Don't give up and live freely. I've finally finished introducing the Retrograde 7-stage model. How did you feel about becoming a retrograde student? You may hesitate to put it into practice. It's also possible for people who don't have the capital yet, for a business or startup. In the appendix to the book, the author suggests the steps to start a business without capital, which is as follows. Formulation of the 7th stage of capitalist startup. Pick one event. Try and learn by yourself. Training and acting on behalf of free of charge. Retrograde Step 7. 1 turn, brain automation. To upgrade the essence. Marketing. Pulling and automating people. Explain with an example. 1. Pick one event. I chose to edit the video. 2. Try and learn by yourself. Video editing is self-taught and enrolls in an academy or online class. The basic premise here is that brain automation. 22 strategies must be implemented. You need to increase your basic intelligence and develop your interpretation skills. If the brain is not optimized, learning will inevitably be slow. 3. Training and acting on behalf of free of charge. You can't sell loose technology, so try practicing on behalf of your acquaintance for free or running your own YouTube. If you're working on a project I've been commissioned, be sure to introduce a full refund system. 4. Retrograde Step 7. 1 turn, brain automation. Constantly dismantling self-consciousness and increasing intelligence. Repeatedly level up the 7th level of retrograde. 5. To upgrade the essence. If you repeat video editing, you will acquire basic editing skills. However, it is only similar to others. Now, let's upgrade the essence, not the repetition. Analyze and study which YouTube content has a lot of views. Continue to study how you edited the video and how you made the thumbnail. Whenever there is a traffic jam, the self-consciousness is dismantled. There are also many editors who live their lives simply by editing, without making a profit. Their common feature is that they don't read books. Keep reading differently from them. Now, unlike other video editors, let's advise YouTubers about thumbnails or video titles. Your portfolio will build up. 6. Marketing. If your essence has been upgraded, study online marketing. Acquire knowledge through books gatherings, online classes and meet people. This will lead to more and more inquiries. Marketing will result in overdemand. Now let's gradually increase the price. 7. Pulling and automating people. We can't raise the price anymore. It's time for employees to work with. Let's increase the number of employees by studying human resources. In addition to video editing, you can create a package product for all people, including Sun's advertisement agency, advertising, video shooting, and editing planning. Up to this point, you will be able to get economic freedom. If you expand here, you will gradually develop into a company. Many people start defending themselves by saying, I got lucky, or I guess I'm talented when someone comes up with a good result. It's human instinct. Only by dissolving self-consciousness can I objectively view the situation and upgrade myself. We must break free from all fences that bind us, not only our self-consciousness, but also our unconsciousness and genes. Only then can we become a retrogressor and gain freedom from life. Let's talk about people who break up this self-consciousness and actually practice retrogressors. Dear Abby, my husband and I are both civil servants who have lived with the idea that a salaryman is the best. However, after reading The Perpetrator, I am breaking down my consciousness and living up to my goal of making $1 million in monthly rent through auction. I recently made an investment. After selling my apartment and moving to a lease, I also removed the tea at home for easy reading. And the kids started looking for something to play for themselves. The perpetrator changed my family's life like a dominoes, Kim. People say, after 50 years old, I've lived my life as I expected. What do you mean I'm out of fate? I thought I spent more than 20 years working at the office until retirement. However, I started a blog right after I read The Traitor. My life has completely changed while writing on the blog. This book is a trigger-like self-improvement book that changed my life. I was suffering from severe depression. I spent the day watching Sens or YouTube in the corner of my room. Without any concept of time. I didn't eat well either. Nothing happens if you don't do anything. One day, this sentence went around in my head for a while. And suddenly, I started hearing a little voice inside me wanting to change. After reading the book, each day began to change. In the past, I used to call my cell phone as soon as I woke up. But after that day, I went out for a run. I only watched YouTube all morning. And I began to spend time reading and writing. What if I hadn't met the reverse at the time? Maybe I would have turned off the lights again and gone back to the corner of the room. Nevertheless, I was able to change this much, not only because the content of the book was good, but also because the author's life gave me great comfort and courage. So I think I was able to change like this. When I first encountered the book, I didn't believe it either. In a world where employment is difficult and successful, there is a way to target life through leveling up like a game. Some of the inconveniences of books were that they were proud of themselves, or that they viewed life easily. However, I felt sincere when the author told me that there is a way to succeed in this way. After reading for more than 10 years, I sympathize with reading and writing that successful people do in common. I think life changes if it is constantly accumulated. I think I've been trapped in my own self-consciousness so far. And now I practice reading books at least an hour a day. Writing is a little difficult. Many people think that it's up to your will to read this book and put it into practice. Above all, I think that life can be different today if you break up your self-consciousness and continue reading. Reading is close to a direct experience through mirror neurons and boosts our decision-making power by activating all areas of the brain. If you have a hard time reading books, I'm sure this video will help you if you watch it consistently. I hope you can practice the retrograde and enjoy the life you want.